You're ready to move on out, but the thought of packing everything up has got you down. Leanne Spacek understands how overwhelming it can all be. Leanne is a relocation specialist with North Coast Residential Relocation, and she's here to help you move in the right direction. Thanks for joining us, Leanne.
Thank you, Armin.
So let's say we know where we want to go. What do we need to do to move on from where we are?
Well, we need to make a set of goals and a timeline. So what I would recommend is that we set the goals. The first thing is where and when do you plan to move. The second thing is what goes and what stays with the house, what goes with you. The next is your house preparation. How are you going to prepare the house so it's ready to be sold? Selecting a realtor and a budget. And then we take these items, these tips, and put them into a timeline and work through that timeline.
All right, so you are like a coach. You help people with this. Do you still need a real estate agent, for example, if you're selling a home?
Absolutely, and you're right, you do need a real estate agent. And what we do is we help people to select a real estate agent. It's helpful to have someone walk you through the process because it can be stressful and it can be overwhelming. So we help you select 2 realtors from competing companies. We ask those agents to give us a list price and a most likely sale price within a 90 to 120 day marketing time. We ask for a marketing strategy for that same term. And then we don't stop there. We also ask for reports on a regular basis and communication with the client in the way that they'd like to be communicated with, whether it's by phone or in writing or on the internet with an email.
Now, when you're doing this, cross-checking the real estate agent, you don't actually have an affiliation with any of these real estate agents, I assume?
No, I don't. I have my own independent company. We use all the real estate companies.
All right, so now that the that the for sale sign is in the yard, what tasks are next on our list?
Okay, well, even before that sign goes out in the front, we want to address the furniture.
All right.
And I usually ask people to reduce their furniture by a third, but people will look at what the furniture is that they have there, and they need to use either an auctioneer or an estate liquidator or a resale furniture shop or donations to charities. So any one of those can be used, and my job is to make sure that our clients know what resources are available and provide them information so that they can make good decisions.
Would you actually get rid of some of the furniture before you put the sale up, put the house up for sale?
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
And mostly people have too much furniture in their house.
Interesting.
So we want them to get rid of a lot of it before we put it on the market.
What about decisions about fixing up the house for sale? You know, do I paint? Do I, fix update the kitchen? How do we make those decisions? Should we be doing a lot of that?
That is a really good question, and I don't ask people to overhaul the house. We're not into the rehabilitation. I want them to freshen. I'd like to see fresh paint, possibly remove carpeting. We have a situation just recently with a client where we had the house cleaned out and it looked really good, except there was a bad front storm door, the old aluminum in disrepair. We had carpeting that was soiled and not in good condition, and a skylight that leaked. So after a 30-60 day reporting period and 9 other homes had sold nearby her that were like her house, we say, why isn't her house sold? So we addressed these issues. We had someone come in and replace the front door actually, fix the carpeting, fix the skylight, and in a very short time we had an offer on that house, and we had removed those obstacles to a buyer making an offer.
The things you're talking about sound like work. Can we enlist our friends and kids to help us out?
Absolutely. I love it when we have a family meeting and we have friends and relatives come along, but I would ask my clients to make sure that you understand that those family and friends are busy. Put them right into your timeline, set goals, and make sure they accomplish their tasks.
Thank you, Leanne. Good advice. Appreciate it very much. If selling your home has you moving in all directions, you can follow Leanne's advice to move things along. And for more information, use the number that's coming up next. My thanks to Leanne for her moving presentation.
Learn more by calling Leanne Spacek at North Coast Residential Relocation, 440-248-5281, or click to www.northcoastrelo.com. Next, buy a new home for half price.